Welcome to this show here on Tuesday. Game on Thursday. We're going to get into the Detroit Lions news, injury report, and good news in regards to a player potentially returning. I've been saying this player return on Thursday, on Thanksgiving, and it looks like that potentially could be the case. That is good. So in today's video, we're going to get into the latest Detroit Lions news. We're going to get into the latest rumors. We're going to get into the Lions and Packers, obviously, Thursday's game. That's big. In the NFC standings, injury reports, everything related to our Detroit Lions. Because why is that? We have a massive game on Thursday. Massive game. And we got some news here that we could be getting a player back. Dan Campbell spoke to 97 Won the Ticket, says, we're hopeful. We're hopeful. He looked really good last week, Campbell said on Costa and Jansen's show. Whether in Tuesday we're going to get him through the walkthrough reps. We did some yesterday. We're getting him some today. Marcus Davenport could be returning to the Lions against the Green Bay Packers, and we need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Why is that? Because this is the game of games. Right now, the Lions, outside looking in for the playoffs, they need to win this game to get and win the NFC North, right? You got the Chicago Bears, they're 8-3. I think they're kind of a little bit fraudulent. I still think Green Bay is the better team of Chicago and Green Bay, obviously. So we got to win this game on Thursday. It means a lot. That means we have to have Marcus Davenport with us. And we'll see if we can get any other injured player back. Joshua Pascal as well could be making his return on Thursday. So we could be getting some pass rushers, and that's a good thing. And I'm going to be live on Thursday. That's why you want to subscribe to the channel. Also, I am less than 3,000 away from 100,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to go ahead and get this journey together. Jahmyr Gibbs looks like he is nominated for Air in Ground Player of the Week, and I gotta say that this nomination is going to be factual. There is no way in hell that Jahmyr Gibbs does not win this award this week with putting up the amount of yards he did versus the New York Giants with a total of 3 touchdowns, 1 passing, 2 running, 218 yards running, as well as in the air over 50. So Jahmyr Gibbs is on a tear at the moment. And we need him to be on a tear for us to win this division because we're having problems right now with the offense, and we need to get that stuff squared away. But thankfully we have, in my opinion, the best offensive weapon in football in Jahmyr Gibbs, and we have a player of his caliber. You have a chance to win any game. We just got to hand this man the football. That's what we got to do, right? And you give him the football and he can sponsor a win. Just like I can tell you about the sponsor of today's video. The holidays are right here, and if you want a perfect gift, I got it for you. That's Omaha Steaks. I love me some Omaha Steaks. I tell you what, I'm telling everybody in my family, get me that for Christmas. I'm a huge fan of it. Why is that? Because I love food. I love steaks, and that's what it's all about. It is my go-to for holiday dinners, and it's what's going to be happening in my house on Christmas, and it could be like that for you. Whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. Don't miss out the best deals of the season and exclusive limited time offers. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with the promo code LIONS at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and a variety of every bite that is backed by their 100% guarantee. When you give Omaha Steaks a chance, and I'm telling you, for your gut, you're sending more than a gift. You're sending an experience. From the moment it arrives to the moment you enjoy it, they'll be thinking of you. Take the stress work out of gifting and gift a handcrafted perfection that is the kind of gift that brings people together, and you don't have to have anyone's size, whether it be shirts or pants. We all know you just get that steak. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and an extra 20% off your select favorites during their cyber sale. And an extra $35 off using promo code LIONS at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code LIONS at checkout. Terms to apply and see site for details. We could be having a game here, folks, on Thursday. That is the most viewed Thanksgiving Day game right now, Lions and Packers. Lions always getting massive ratings as of late because I do feel like we're America's team. So this game on Thursday, the whole world is going to be watching. If the Lions can pull out that win, it's going to be a huge, huge step towards the playoffs. And we're going to be talking about the playoffs and the standings here in a quick second. But before we do, subscribe to the channel. I'm less than 3,000 away from that big number of 100K. Let's go ahead and look at the NFC standings, and right now the Lions are in the outside looking in, and that is the problem because there's a lot of NFC teams that are good, and my goodness, even with a 7-4 record, it's pretty good. You would expect to have a playoff spot, but at the moment, we do not. The Rams right now is the best team in football, in my opinion. 9-2, they look like juggernauts, and we got to face them in a couple weeks. Philadelphia Eagles we just lost to, but they lost to the Cowboys. I do not expect the Lions to get the number 1 nor number 2 seed. I am looking at that number 3 seed, what Lions are going to need. It's the Bears, right? So the Bears, they face the Eagles on Friday. That hopefully will help the Lions out. They got a tough schedule coming up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is irrelevant for us because that's their division. Seattle Seahawks, 8-3, Green Bay Packers 7-3, and San Francisco 8-4. This is why the Lions have to win on Thursday. Because if we don't, we may not make a playoff spot. There's just so many teams that are good right now in the NFC. And it's tough when you're facing the competition that are just really good. And even though you have a decent team, you may not make the playoffs. That's why we got to win this division. And here's the Lions' schedule for the next 6 weeks. Have to win on Thursday. This is a must-win game, in my opinion. Right? This must win. Actually, I got to keep it 100. I think all these are pretty much must-win games right now. 6 games left. 11 wins is probably what it's going to take just to get a wild card spot. 11 wins. The Lions got to go out there and get victory after victory after victory, and the playoffs started last week versus the Giants, or a couple days ago versus the Giants. The playoffs starts then, and Thursday is a must-win game as well, and the Lions are favored by 3 points. They are. Now, it's a 1 p.m. game, folks. Everybody is used to that 12:30. So get used to it. It's going to be a 1 p.m. game. The Lions are favored. The total over and under is 48.5. The underdogs is the good old Green Bay Packers. And we'll see, right? The Lions they will be getting Marcus Davenport back, could be getting Joshua Pascal back. We don't know about Kerby Joseph at the moment. But those are the players that is going to be there. But we got to beat this team. Defense has got to do it. They got to go out there and hold the fort down. Why is that? Because they looked like cheeks versus the Giants. They need to do a rebound. Calvin Shepard needs to do a rebound. DJ Reed, Amik Robertson, they need to get a rebound in there. Same with Derek Barnes. This defense got chewed up on Sunday, and it's time for them to do a much better job. Go in there and be better than what happened week 1. We have to win. This is a game that you have to win. You have to win this game. We already lost to Green Bay week 1. We need to get that victory, or else that really could hurt our chances to even make a wild card spot. And if you don't subscribe to the channel, it's going to hurt my chances to get to 100K. Hit that sub button right now. Let's get this thing going. Tate Ratledge talked to the media, and he talked about doing a rebound because he was not good week 1. He says, week 1 at Green Bay was probably the worst game I have ever played in my life, Ratledge said. So kind of just learning from that was a good learning experience for me, and then moving forward for them. Ratledge has to play better. This whole offensive line has got to play better on Sunday. And look, I give Tate Ratledge credit. I love that he wants to better his game. I love the fact that he admitted he played like cheeks week 1, but he is a rookie. I expect up and downs for rookies. This is what I expect, but I love the fact that he is accountable. I do like accountability, and I do think that he's going to come out there and play much better Thursday than he did week 1. Remember, that was his first game ever. Now, he's kind of like a veteran now. You know, it's getting to the point where he's had a lot of games in there. He's going from rookie to more veteran status. I mean, 13 games, it's a lot of games. So I'm convinced he'll do much better. He has been improving each game. He's always going to there's going to be mistakes. He's going to whiff on plays, and I am fine with that. That's what happens with rookies. I'm never going to get mad. Now, I will get mad if veterans do that, like a Graham Glasgow who's been doing the offensive line for a long time. I can't get too mad at Kayode Usiki. He's a backup, but he's definitely got to be better. Even though he is a veteran, but he's a backup. So we'll see. We'll see. But the Lions, they got to win this game, folks. They have got to win this game by any means necessary. What is your score prediction? What do you guys have for this game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Adios.